Greetings everyone, my name is Tran Tuyet Linh. I'm a junior from the Faculty of Foreign Languages in Saigon University, majoring in English Language Studies. This semester, just a week ago, we had our second field trip to the Central Park of Vietnam, specifically Trang, a city from Khánh Hòa province, and also Nhon, another city from Bình Định province, in a 5-day, 4-night trip. So this video you are watching right now is a travel vlog of mine shown to you through my camera lens, my experience to these two beautiful cities of our beloved country. So let's not delay this vlog any further, shall we? Let the trip begin! I woke up, left my house early in the morning, and by 5 a.m. I arrived at Saigon University thanks to the help of my eldest brother. When the hour hand struck 6, the wheels turned, and the bus officially took us on the trip from Ho Chi Minh City to Nha Trang.
Khoa ngoại ngữ trường học Sài Gòn, một lời chúc khỏe lời chào buổi sáng thân thương và trân trọng nhất ạ.
It was a long ride. We only stopped a few times for breakfast, lunch, and restroom breaks. Eventually, we reached the coastal city Nha Trang and stayed a temporary night in Nevada Hotel, where we had a small rest and changed for the scheduled activity, a team building game on the beach. Then it was closer to evening, yet everyone was still brimming with energy, so enthusiastic, and had so much fun together that their efforts were worth of the same price. Afterwards, day one ended smoothly. The second day rolled in. After having an elegant breakfast buffet, we had to depart from Nha Trang to visit Bình, where we would stay next in a few days. The engine roared once more, and we were on our way. Along the way, the bus stopped by 3 wonderful places that I almost felt like I was on an escapade. The first destination was Hong Kong. Some people believed that Hong Kong was named scientifically accurate for how it literally looks like, stacking stones against and on top of each other. But there was also a legend about a couple whose fate ended deep underwater here at the sea promontory, yet they never were separate even in death. Thus, there was also Hongvo, located somewhere in the distance. Oh, not to mention that we also got to enjoy the best musical performance in this trip, a mesmerizing play of Vietnamese instruments combining together in harmony. The last song was my favorite, so I play it in the background for the rest of day 2. So after Hong Kong, it was Gần Đá Đĩa that we went to. So it is noon now, and this is on our second day of the field trip. We are going to see the one of the sightseeing spots, and that is called Gần Đá Đĩa, or as you may know as in English literal term, the Sea Cliff of Stone Place. It is a magnificent natural-made architecture which almost resembles a structure that of a beehive with many basalt rock columns forming together into one cliff. And came the final designated place, Mang Lang Church. The name was given based on these beautiful purple flowers planting in the church vicinity, called as the Great Myrtles or Bride of India. There was also once a native village of Andrew of Phú Yên, the royal mother of Vietnam, the patron of the youth, beheaded in 1644. The Catechism Saint Octodise, written in the modern script for the Vietnamese language, was taught here too, its author being Alexander de Rose, the Blessed Andrew's teacher. In the evening, we had a warm dinner at Mockwick Restaurant. An amazing meal together finished the day's scheduled tour off. The day started with a meeting between the juniors of English language major in the director of Saigon Nhon Hotel, so we all changed into our faculty's uniform to participate in this practical learning program, where we could understand more about how the hotel operates to successfully achieve such positive feedbacks and ratings, and what standards, what conditions the hotel required from a graduated university student if one ever sought job opportunity here. We also had a quick look around a few exclusive rooms of the hotel with promising good views of the beach and a far cozier space before we headed out for lunch. Following the hearty meal, the bus took us to Wanderlust Museum, built on the old ground that was once the home to the Tyson brothers, Nguyễn Nhạc, Nguyễn Lữ, and finally Nguyễn Huệ, also known as King Wanderlust. The museum preserved many historical artifacts relating to the Tyson uprising, and even had a record about the three brothers' background to frame pictures and illustrations. On top of that, the museum provided us some talented performance, a skillful combination of powerful drumming beats and traditional martial arts, bringing you back to the time of rebellion in Tyson with their fighting spirit. And the last sightseeing spot of the day is Elsa. As the name suggested, it was indeed windy here, coming from the sea and washing in the coast non-stop. We were a bit unlucky with the timing because it rained as well, and everyone had to put on raincoats like a parade of Teletubbies. But that's fine, as long as we got to capture this majestic scene into our camera. That's all that matters. And that's all from day 3. The 4th day might have been the best one in my personal experience. We rode to Explorer Science Nhon, the center of scientific exploration on this day. They already had me intrigued by all these structures from the outside with various equipments that looked like a playground facility for children, but with more curious aspects to them. Inside, I was awestruck with the 3D replicas of the planets and stars and futuristic projector. We also got to enjoy a movie in the dome screen projector for a more realistic experience, but due to copyright matter, I didn't film it. You guys may want to know the name though. It's called Dinosaurs, A Story of Survival. The next exhibition room was Why Is That?, with many displays that acted as examples for the real natural phenomena and physics. I was mostly impressed with the presentation about Nikola Tesla and his discoveries though. And they say that this man was mad, yet he was one of the people who left a mark on the science field of the whole world. Amazing, right? Before the sunset, we returned safely as the bus arrived back at Nevada Hotel, Trang, And as everyone was given some time to rest or play until dinner approached, I decided to go around the beach, looking for any locals that I could interview, just asking them about their thoughts of this lovely city they were residing in. So meet Miss Tu, who had been living here since she was a young student, moving from Hanoi to this place.
Nếu mà cô có thể nêu cảm nghĩ của cô về khi mà cô đến đây sống từ năm 12 cho đến bây giờ thì cô cảm thấy như thế nào?
Ngắn gọn là cô rất thích chỗ này. Nhiều cái thích, nếu so với nơi ở cũ của cô là ngoài miền Bắc thì ở đây là không khí tốt hơn. Còn so với Hà Nội là môi trường về giao thông thoải mái thuận tiện hơn, không bị tắc nghẽn kẹt đường các thứ đấy. Bây giờ thì khá là đông vì là kinh tế phát triển, người dân cư nó đông, xe cộ đông lên, nhưng năm 12 là rất là vắng vẻ, chưa cái đường giao thông này chưa có các chỗ cấm đỗ xe này, chưa có đường một chiều. Nói cái hồi đấy nó vắng người hơn thì đi nó thuận dễ dàng hơn với Hà Nội rất nhiều. Không là khí hậu thời tiết tốt, giao thông tốt, với con người cũng hòa nhã. Nói chung là mọi người nên đến đây.
It was the final day of the field trip. We packed and officially say our goodbye to Nevada Hotel and Nha Trang. It was a strange way from the city back to Ho Chi Minh. So along the way, we just visited the last location of our schedule. That was Nha Trang Oceanography Institute. So that's the end of my travel vlog. I hope that after watching this, you will consider putting these two beautiful cities, Nha Trang and Nhon, into your bucket list of the locations you will definitely check out someday on your vacations or your adventure in Vietnam. So that's all. Thank you guys so much for watching and bye bye!